Meanwhile, the three prime suspects in the Holly Bobo murder case faced a judge.
And there were a number of new developments inside the courtroom. Now we go to Chris Conti for that part of the story.
For the first time in a very long time, we actually heard Holly Bobo's name in court today. We also heard from Judge Creed McGinley, who was fed up with the lack of progress that's been made in this case.
This whole ordeal has been very frustrating to the family.
You could call it a holiday season under maximum security, as the three prime suspects in the murder and kidnapping of Holly Bobo walked into the Decatur County Courthouse today.
I think in fairness to all parties.
The first person to appear before Judge Creed McGinley was the first man charged in the case, Zach Adams.
In this matter, I have not received any inculpatory evidence.
His attorney says she's received little evidence from DA Matt Stowe and vented her frustrations before the judge. Then the judge vented his.
But quite frankly, I'm disturbed that this case has not moved from March through today anywhere.
I have no physical evidence whatsoever about my client linking him to the kidnapping and murder of Holly Bobo.
It was much the same for Jason Autry and Dylan Adams. Jason accused of murdering Holly, Dylan accused of raping her.
Absolutely out of patience.
The hope was to possibly set a trial date today. It quickly became clear, though, that wasn't going to happen.
Of a motion for a change of venue.
Yes, Your Honor.
However, it did become clear that in one way or another, both the trial and the jury will not originate from Decatur County.
One only need to look around the courtroom to know how public this case has become, and unless something should convince me otherwise, I think it would be humanly impossible for a fair and impartial jury to be seated in this county with the type of emotion that has been brought.
All right.
And so with a mandate by the court for evidence to be turned over immediately, the day was done. Zach, Dylan, and Jason were led out of the court and into a maximum security holiday season.
Every emotion has run through their minds imaginable.
Another large point of contention today was the death penalty. Both Jason Autry and Zachary Adams could face it, but the district attorney still hasn't determined if that's how he's going to pursue things. We will be back here in court on January the 14th. In Decatur County this evening, Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.
We will, of course, bring you the latest developments on the Holly Bobo case, as well as this dispute with the TBI, here on News Channel 5 and online 24 hours a day on newschannel5.com.